Hi guys. So this video is called So You Want to Shave Your Eyebrows. A couple things you should know before you shave is, first of all, it's a hassle. For me, I have to shave once every 3 days. Some people get to shave maybe even twice a day. It depends on hair growth, but it's very hard to upkeep, and once you shave them, there's no going back. I mean, if you want to stop drawing on your eyebrows after you shave them, there's two things you're either gonna have to go through. One, you're gonna keep drawing on your eyebrows until your normal eyebrows fully grow in which case it's gonna look like you have a mustache on your eyes. Like, it's just gonna look strange. Or two, you're going to be walking around with weird ass looking normal eyebrows that are patchy until they fully grow in. Okay, I've been shaving my eyebrows for about 4 or 5 months now. It does not grow in thicker. It does not, like, if you have, like, a light brown eyebrow and you shave it, it won't come in, like, a darker color or a lighter color. They'll come in exactly the same. It's just as far as growing in your eyebrows, the process is a little bit tedious and it's a little bit frustrating. If you do shave your eyebrows, as far as drawing them on, it is extremely, extremely difficult. I don't know if mine look okay right now. They seem to look okay. They're pretty, I don't know, they're pretty even, and as far as thickness and length and, like, centering and everything, it looked pretty even. It took me about 10 seconds to draw them on, if even that. I don't know if they look like shit or not. To me, they look kind of fine. But the first time I drew my eyebrows on, I looked so ridiculous. Like, there are pictures. I can't show them because I'm sorry, I'm not computer savvy. Whatever, fuck off. I'm not computer savvy, so I don't know how to fucking do that yet. I'm gonna figure it out, but, there are pictures. My eyebrows look ridiculously thick, like, ridiculous, like man eyebrows, and they're off, and one's closer in, and one's longer, and it just looks, I looked ridiculous. And for the first about month and a half that I was drawing them on, it looked like that. And I shaved my eyebrows because I wanted more control over my appearance. And it's very, very strange. It was very strange for me at first because, okay, I've always wanted those perfect arched eyebrows, and my eyebrows were just not like that. My eyebrows were very rounded, and when I would go get them waxed and plucked, they could not do that to my eyebrows, and it would come out looking like they didn't do anything. It was very, very strange. So I have always wanted that slight arch, perfect trim looking, clean looking eyebrow. With me, as far as drawing them on, there have been times where I draw them way too far up and way too far down, but I have a tip. I don't know if this applies to everybody. I'm not trying to be racist, but I don't know if it applies to just really white people. I can imagine that it doesn't, but I don't know. It might work for you, it might not. When you shave your eyebrows, if you look closely, it's a little difficult to see. If you look closely, there is a slight tan line where your eyebrows used to be. It's very minuscule, like a very small amount lighter than the rest of your face. I draw my eyebrows on top of where that ends. Like, if the tan line's here, the tan line is right below where my eyebrows are. So that's how I know how high I have to put them, because I put them way too far up, too far down, it was just ridiculous. And as far as setting them apart, typically with eyebrows, if you place, oh shit, I don't have a pencil, but if you put a pencil, like, on the side of your nose and go straight up, that looks horrible. You go straight up, your eyebrow, with the pencil it usually works, but your eyebrow will start on the inside, the outside part of where the pencil ends. Now with my finger that obviously doesn't work, but, with drawing them on, there are going to be days where, you just can't get them even. I have those. I have days where, for the life of me, I cannot. So I just go with no eyebrows at all. And if you do shave them, some people can get away with not having eyebrows. Like, some people really, really can. Like, I walked around for a month after I shaved them, I continued shaving them, but I didn't draw them on, and no one really noticed. And my hair was like this, so it wasn't like it was covered. So, if you have side bangs that do this, you can get away with a little bit more because you don't necessarily have to draw on both eyebrows, because no one can see whichever side of your face that your side bang is covering. So you can get a little away with a little bit more. As far as thickness and being even, it sucks. It's really, really frustrating trying to get a part of your eyebrow thicker than it is and going a little too much over what you wanted and having to wipe it off and redo the whole thing. First couple of months that I did shave my eyebrows, I was constantly doing that. And every now and then now, I'll still have to. I haven't quite perfected it yet, but I have it down to about almost to a science about how much pressure to apply and when to lift up and when to let go and all sorts of stuff. Whew. As far as being really decorative with your eyebrows, I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend getting normal eyebrows down before you start anything else, because decorative eyebrows, one, are not always appropriate for every occasion, and two, they're so difficult. Like, I have only attempted decorative, like really decorative, like over the top, like pretty, like the shit people do with their eyebrows. I've only attempted that once or twice, and I haven't done it since because I have just barely figured out how to do this. And for me, I have found in my experience that you should get down like your standard eyebrow shape before anything. Before, like, I know some people when they shave their eyebrows, they like just the two little dashes that go up. I've only done that once, and it did turn out pretty good, but when I tried to do it again, it was it was incredibly awful. So I strongly recommend getting down your basic eyebrow shape before you try anything else. And if you want to experiment with how much higher you should go or how much lower as far as arch, just pick a day when you're at home, because it's going to become very tedious. It does become a bit of a hassle sometimes as far as drawing your eyebrows on, because they do smudge. With me, my eyebrows, since I shave them, they are constantly itchy. I don't know if that's if that's the same for everybody else, but for me, whoa, what the fuck? For me, they are constantly itchy. Like, I will draw my eyebrows on, and sometimes by the end of the day, it's been so itchy, and I'll forget that I have drawn on eyebrows. One will be half off, and it's constant upkeep and constantly being aware of your face, and yeah. But for me, personally, I don't think it's for all people. You don't necessarily have to be artistic to draw on your eyebrows, but you do have to have a somewhat steady hand, because if you come out with eyebrows that are like this, unless you're doing that intentionally, it's going to look really, really unprofessional, and it's not going to look like a clean cut or whatever as far as eyebrows go. So if you're going to shave them off, I just, like, all the more power to you. It does give you more freedom to look how you want as far as eye shape and eyebrow fullness and thinness or whatever. It does take a lot of patience, which is weird because I have none, but I love being able to draw on my eyebrows. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. Before you shave, it's very important that you have a clean face. Just like shaving with makeup on, I don't know why you would do that in the first place, just because as far as shaving your eyebrows, I do it in the shower. I have learned to, at this point, feel where my eyebrow is and shave it off. Sometimes I shave against the grain, or against the grain would be this way, and sometimes I shave with it. What happens to me sometimes when I go to shave against the grain is it hurts for some reason. I don't know if it's because I'm shaving too early or what, but I don't typically use shaving cream. When I do, the brow line is a lot smoother and it doesn't itch as much, but honestly there's not that big of a difference for me. So anyway, good luck, and just practice. That's about all I have to say. So, bye bye.